Thank you for joining me on my masterclass. And from my family and I to you and your family, we're wishing you a very happy new year. Where you can move from poverty to prosperity, where you can move from weakness to power, and where you can move from failure to success. That's why I do these videos. I do these videos because I hate poverty, and over the years, I've done more than 100 of them. And if God spares my life in 2022, you and I are going to keep on moving upwards and forward, away from poverty towards prosperity. And then when you get to that prosperity, you'll be able to share your prosperity with others, because God can do very little through you for your fellow man if you do not have money. Imagine the Good Samaritan. If the Good Samaritan did not have money, he wouldn't be the Good Samaritan. The reason why he was the Good Samaritan is that he had money to help the person in need. And that's why I teach you, and that's why I help you to grow from prosperity to power. Now, from poverty to power. And here's the thing. Today, we're talking about why I would not recommend that you invest in USDT. I will not recommend that you invest in USDT. Now, when a lot of people see that term USDT, they begin to think that it is a kind of currency backed by the United States because of the first three letters USD, which also, they should stand for US dollar. So when you see that, it's almost like the Naira in Nigeria, which is backed by the Nigerian government as an electronic version of the Naira. No, it's not. USDT is a completely privately owned cryptocurrency that was originally intended to be floated as a cryptocurrency that is always equivalent to the US dollar. So they are called Tether. They are called Tether in the crypto world, crypto jargon. So most people who are not very crypto aware use the term USDT, but they're actually called Tether. And they are marketed and sold as being always equivalent to $1. So a lot of people over the years have been using USDT to buy other cryptocurrency that are not so stable, because USDT, another name for it is called stable coin, because it's designed to be stable. And so you now use it as currency in the metaverse to buy other unstable cryptocurrencies that have more risk, that either go up or down. Currencies like Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dogecoin, Nanocoin. So you use that to trade. Now, it's currently trading on the Ethereum blockchain. Now, that does not mean that it's owned by Ethereum. No, it's not owned by Ethereum. It's the company Tether Limited. But even Tether Limited is more or less like a front. The real company behind it is a company called Bitfinex, which is in the Cayman Islands. And the Cayman Islands, it has its own reputation. But anyway, I'm not going to go there for legal reasons. Let's just talk about USDT. Now, the USDT is marketed as a cryptocurrency that is stable and is always, at any point in time, equivalent to the US dollar. Now, is that true? No, it's not true. The USDT is not backed by the US government and is not backed by dollars. So they made that advertisement, that claim, but at any point in time, you as a holder of USDT, you do not have any legal or contractual claim on having $1 for every USDT that you have. Even the company that markets this, they do not have reserves to back up for every USDT or every tether for $1. They don't have. So in the past, they've had to. I think it was just in October, they had to pay a fine to the Commodities and Futures Trading Commission. They paid a fine of $41 million for making misleading statements to the public. Misleading people to believe that their USDT is always equivalent to the US dollar. So it is fungible, it is exchangeable. But that's not the case. It's not true. They don't have the reserves. At one point, I believe that somebody in the company or maybe their lawyer made a claim that they had 79% cash backing, but when an audit was done, they found out that they had 2.9% cash backing. 2.9% cash backing. So basically what that means is that for every tether that exists, as at that time, and I believe this was probably maybe around June, they only have, for every tether, is only backed by 2 2.9 cents, 2.9 cents. So you really have to be careful when a company makes these kinds of claims and then they turn out to be misleading. I mean, in dealing with financial issues, there has to be complete honesty, complete transparency. And when that is absent, I mean, it's a question, it's a red flag. So, I mean, we've seen what happened in countries like Nigeria, Ghana, Tanzania, and in other parts of the world with a company called MMM. It was, like something similar. So, I mean, that's a red flag there. And it was not just with the Community Commodities and Future Trading Commission that they paid a fine. They also paid a fine to the United States, no, to the New York State. So they also paid a fine. I can't remember the fine. I think it was maybe about $14 million. But they paid a fine for making misleading statements, and the company behind it, Bitfinex. You can Google it. They've lost significant volumes of their own customers' money. So a very, very large amount. I don't want to mention it. You can actually research it yourself. It's public information. A very, very large amount. So I mean, why are they using a front company, Tether, and then why are they making misleading claims? I mean, dishonest claims that are not true. So you think about it. So instead of buying USDT, I would just advise you, invest in other cryptocurrencies that they have a white paper. Their white paper is fully transparent. There are no honesty issues with them. There are no credibility issues with them. Invest in Ethereum. Ethereum right now is very, very affordable. I think it's about $41,000. That's $4,100. Invest in it. The big mistake that a lot of people make is that, oh, I can't afford $41,000. Here's the thing: you do not have to buy a whole ETH. You can buy a fraction of an ETH. You can buy $15 worth of ETH, $10 worth of ETH. So invest in that rather than USDT, or invest in actual US dollars. Don't put your money. I wouldn't put my money in USDT. I would not put my money in USDT. And like I've told you, before you invest in any cryptocurrency, read their white paper. Their white paper is like a map of where they are and where they intend to go in the future. And if they don't have a white paper, that's another red flag. Do not invest in them. Now, I've told you and I've given you an insight. And as you guys know, my insights, they're research based. I don't add sentiments to them. I told you guys about the crash of the Naira. 24 hours or less than 24 hours after I told you guys about the crash of the Naira, it happened just exactly as I said. Those who listen to me and change their Naira to dollar, they've made a killing today. This just happened yesterday. But those who said, oh, I mean, like they're like, so I don't just come out, I research and I say these things. So once again, my name is Rena Omokri. If you watch this and you have questions arising from what I've just taught, you can put them in the comment section, and my staff are very good at curating comments. They bring them to me. I respond directly to all comments. So if you're reading a response, it's coming from me. Or you can go to my social media profiles. They're all verified with that blue tick, that blue check mark. And then you put your comments there, or you can send me an email. Now remember, I do not have a WhatsApp forum. I do not have a Telegram account. I do not have a Gmail email address. Now, scammers have seen that my videos tend to go viral, and so what they do is that they create a load of fake profiles on YouTube, and they begin to approach people in the comment section saying, one-on-one mentoring, I will help you, guideline. They are not me. I don't do that. I don't do that. And you should be smart, because they've duped a lot of people. If you see somebody purporting to be me, click on their profile and see if they have 5 subscribers. It can be me. I've got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. So my name is Rena Mokri. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.